Now here you will see a battle of the tournament Battle Royale, and my opponent will be this player. Happy New Year. So as you know, initially we get infantries 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 infantries in total. Now I'm sending the bulk of my infantry at the bottom side first, and meanwhile on the other sides I'm just also sending infantries because the containers are scattered all over. I need to make sure that I collect the highest number of containers. So I got an assault here, one heavy assault, another heavy assault. Here I got a fire assault by this heavy assault for collecting this. And the enemy is Confederation. I came to know that before the battle. This fire assault is coming to kill me. I will try to run away because so I know that his main forces, the bulk of his army, is probably at the middle. But by the bulk of the army, I mean that almost 4 or 5, not all of them. Here is 2 infantries. So if you see, I have scouted almost like half of the map by now. The enemy also did scouted half of the map. Now the first big container is on my side, which is a very big advantage for me. That's, you can say, pure luck, because this gives you vehicles, and vehicles are very precious, especially in a Confederation versus Confederation battle. Now we found out these 2 infantries and we're gonna kill them since we are more bigger in number, so we need to make sure that we finish them off. Now also trying to block the enemy here. I'm gonna use infantry scouting so that we can collect the containers faster and we can scout faster, so our units will become more larger eventually. So he's having infantries, but definitely we got some larger infantries in some places, and the number of infantries at the middle are just a bit too large. So we're gonna take advantage of our numbers. I think right now I have more units than my enemy does, and the enemy definitely has a lot of units here, so I need to make sure I save these infantries. These are a lot of infantries. I cannot allow them to be destroyed so easily. Now another big container came here and another one here. So we will need to now collect this so that we can get more vehicles or helicopters, which are actually some big factor in case of winning this game. Now we got a torrent, which will be very much useful for us, especially in a Confederation versus Confederation battle. Now in an assault versus heavy assault battle, definitely assault is the gonna win, and heavy assault is the weaker one. And since in this battle you see there are lots of infantry, so fire assault and assault will be more useful if you get them. But we got one heavy assault, at least better than nothing. So you see now we have almost surrounded all the parts, all the corners is under our control. Now this big container just came where my infantry were. That's also an advantage for me. Now some infantries are coming out from here. I will need to maneuver my infantry. Now I got one hammer, so that's at least better. Even if this hammer dies, I managed to take one big container, so the enemy will not have this big container. And meanwhile also collecting more big containers here. Also got another torrent and quite a healthy number of infantries. So he also has a large number of infantries. All his armies, almost all of them are here. But while attacking here, he also left the middle position, which is the upper ground. Now I'm gonna take over the upper ground since I have control of the most of the areas. Now I cannot prevent him from collecting this, but I can actually take the control of the upper ground, and I have 2 torrents at my hand. Now this yellow zone has turned red, so any infantry coming here will be dead. So the map has actually shrunk. Another big container here, so we might find out some vehicles probably. So let's see. You see Fire Assault has good armor and HP. Managed to enter into the container quite fast so that those did not manage to bother me. Okay, now here my torrents are showing what they can do. I have 2 torrents, and if you see the firing of his torrent, it tried to fire my hammer, which is just a one single unit, and because of their accuracy it did not manage to destroy them. So it's better to target on the infantries, for even if it misses, it's gonna hit another infantry and will do a better effect. Now we got a Zeus as well, which is actually very deadly vehicle, not unlike hammers. So we managed to destroy the bulk of their army. So you can see at this moment we already have won. The enemy had surrendered the game, and now we're just gonna collect. I just wanted to see that how much the map could shrink now. So that's gonna be all for this, and it's not an ideal tournament. You see, it's all about luck matters a lot. However, that's all we have here. So thank you for watching.